Hi guys, Vex here. On this episode of Vex's Test World, I want to test out potion splashers. Now, these used to crash the game, but in 12 week 41B, which is what I'm on right now, they've been fixed. And if you check the link in this video description, I'll have a download link if you want to download all 8 of these. Basically what I have right here, there's a 1 second interval between each spawn, and they just constantly spawn out splash potions. This is strength, and over here is regeneration, and right here is fire resistance, and right here is swiftness. And so the ones over here, these are harmful effects. Right here is what is this one? That's slowness, and this is weakness. And over here is poison, and this one right here is just plain old harm. Now I've thought about maybe experimenting with like a radioactive area in Minecraft, and basically what that would be is, let me strip off my diamond armor. I don't think that's protecting me from harm potions, but basically it would be these covered in bedrock and harm potions. So you're seeing that they're not hurting me that much. It's like maybe a heart at a time, but it's not something you'd want to stay in. Like, you could run through an area like this, but you'd basically be under time pressure to get in and get out and not linger because it's constantly hurting you. Now you could offset that by let me go pick up some regeneration from here. Alright, I got like 45 seconds from that. Alright, so I'd have this regen, and let's see if this regen offsets the harm here. Yeah, that pretty much neutralizes it. So this is so if you stayed in an area like this, you'd be getting popped by a little bit of harm every now and then, but it's not too much. It's not like it's instantly going to kill you. So I've been thinking of putting these at like the Victory Monument area, or any kind of forward like pre-made base area that might be convenient for the player. So that way the player can enjoy potion effects, but the caveat, the limitation on them, is that the countdown timer on these potion effects starts at the spawner basically, and then you've got a limited amount of time to use put these potions to use before they wear off. Because you can't take them with you. It's basically like forcing the player to drink their potions at a certain spot. Anyway, you can clear potions off of you with milk, and for those of you who do not know, you can milk a mushroom and get milk buckets, and using a bowl gives you the mushroom soup. So you can get both milk and soup from a mushroom. And drinking milk clears all potion effects off of you. So what I was actually thinking of, and I might have to make a new test world video later on if I finally go to test this, is having a invisibility potion splasher, like right in the middle of a dungeon. So not all the monsters are invisible, and you can be invisible yourself. Just like anything walking past it gets, a little bit of invisibility on them, and that'd be kind of funny. Or if there were invisibility splashers at key points around a dungeon, and there's monsters all over the place, but they're not invisible, and they're like the monsters are all spawned on maybe a lower level, but the pathway to get through the dungeon's on an upper level, and as long as the monsters don't see you, you can fairly easily move through and get through the dungeon as long as you remain invisible. And you'll have to run back and forth between the invisibility potion splashers, but they'll be spread out enough that you'll have to make good use of your time. It's sort of like a time attack, like it's not a speedrun type thing, but yeah, kind of, I guess. You've got a limited amount of time to make it, and if you fail that, then you've got to just fight the monsters. Or if combat is your thing, you could just start fighting the monsters normally to begin with, or you could tunnel right around in the walls. Who knows? Anyway, So I think that's it for this episode. I just wanted to test the potion splashers because they had been crashing for me, and now that they finally don't crash, I can show them off. It's pretty cool. So definitely coming soon to a super hostile map near you. I really like the regen is really cool. It's just like you can make a really easy healing station. Just put one of these down. So all 8 of these spawner schematics I'll put up for download if you want to use them. If you just want to, even if you have like a multiplayer server and you just want to import some of these spawners and put them in your multiplayer server at like the center of town or something, or you could make like a medical station or a doctor's office or something in your town with these little potion spawners. That'd be kind of cool too. So yeah, all right. So next episode of Vechs' Test World, I might try and make up like a little mock-up of my design and see how it plays out. I'd like to experiment more with invisible monsters and invisible creepers, because a lot of this stuff is probably going to make an appearance in Inferno Mines. And way back there, if you've noticed it, is, well, I'll just go show you. Hold on a second. Let me make it daytime. I've got creative mode if I want it, but I can switch this. I was thinking of see, this really deserves this really deserves its own episode because it's an entirely different topic. But I'll run over here just for those who have been really curious. These are iron golem spawners, and they're pretty self-explanatory. They spawn iron golems, and these are snowman spawners. They spawn snowmen. So more on that in the next episode. I have something really cool I want to try and show off with them. But yeah, so I'll talk more about those in the future. Alright, so thank you guys very much for watching, and if you're interested in any of these spawners, again, just check the video description. Alright, thanks for watching, guys.